Hello, friends. Welcome to my Stampin' for Fun Facebook page. I love to hop on every Tuesday around 2 p.m. Eastern. And today it was interesting. I hit the live button and it even had a countdown. 3, 2, 1, going live. So hopefully it's never done that before. So I'm hoping I'm in the right place at the right time on the right page. My name is Genevieve Coe and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. I've been a demonstrator for over 14 years and I could never have imagined where the journey would bring me. It's actually been quite a wild ride from the very beginning. I actually bought the starter kit to enjoy the discount and to just get a lot of product at a really great price. That's how it started. But through stamping with friends, I discovered that I did like sharing what I was creating with others. I enjoyed the friendship, the fellowship. I enjoyed being inspired by what other people create, and I enjoyed inspiring others with what I create. So that's kind of how it started. And I haven't given it up yet. I've met so many amazing people along the way and had so much fun along the way that I just can't imagine not crafting. So thanks for joining in. If you're joining in live, if you're watching the replay, it's all good. Make sure you leave a comment for me, say hello, because I love the connection and the community so much. So it's always great to connect with you. Hi, Katerina. Great. We have friends joining us, which must mean I'm in the right place. So there's so much news to share. As always, I'm probably going to forget stuff. Hi, Serena. So one thing I want to announce before I forget is that I will not be doing my regular Tuesday at 2 next week. So it actually turned out perfectly that March has 5 Tuesdays. So I know that I like to pick a product and showcase it all month. So you usually at least get to see 4 projects during the month. So today will be our 4th project using the Layering Designs Vellum. I've been showing it all month, but I will not be doing a regular Facebook Live next week. Hello, Martine. Bonjour. So because next week I am going on vacation. I know, I feel like doing that shocked face. That's how I feel because I haven't really been on vacation in a while. This feels like the first vacation in, I guess I've done like little getaways, like little weekend getaways to, little places. But this is the first one where I'm going with some girlfriends and we're gonna kind of relive our youth, where all 3 of us are celebrating our 50th birthday this year. And so we're actually going to take a week and drive east. Eventually we'll get to Quebec City and spend a few days there relaxing. I think they're just really nice to me because they know I love the French language, so they're hoping it'll give me an excuse to kind of practice French and hear French, and they know it will make me very happy to hear the French language. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, I love this sweater too. I just don't wear it very often because to me it's like a juxtaposition, very confusing sweater, because normally I wear sweaters because I want to stay warm, but what good is a sweater that has holes all over it, right? It doesn't really keep you warm, but I loved it just because of the detail of the lace and everything. But then I'm always confused because if it's cold outside, I can't wear it because it's, but if it's too hot outside, you can't wear it because it is like furry, like it's very warm. It's got warm aspects to it, despite the holes. Anyway, so that's just a little aside about my sweater. So thanks, Sharon. So yes, so just a heads up that next week I will actually try to hop on live. I'll just set a little alarm on my phone. I don't know what we're going to be doing at 2 o'clock on Tuesday. But if I'm free, I will probably hop on live and just show you what we're doing, what we're touring, where we are, if I can, because I think I would miss not connecting with you guys. I do like to hop on each Tuesday if I can. So, but if you don't see me, don't panic. Everything's fine. I just am not in my usual craft cave. Okay, so that's one announcement that I wanted to share. And then the other is a reminder that we are near the end of the month. So the end of the month should always trigger a few things. Number one is what special is going on this month that's going to end soon. So just a reminder that the special that we need to keep track of is the, what are they calling it? It's that 20% off special. Savings are in bloom. Okay, so this special, thank you, Martine. I hope we have a great trip in Quebec. We did book a few things, which I'll tell you about later, but we're looking forward to it. So the savings in bloom, I'll show it when I flip my camera over, but this is ending in March. So if you want some 20% off deals on the bundles, do not wait. If you want 20% off our really cute mini cut and emboss machine, don't miss out because this is your chance to get it at a great price. So that should trigger you when we're reaching the end of the month. The other thing is a reminder that I'm participating in a global creative tutorial group. So we've got lots of great demonstrators participating. There's actually 12 of us that work together, and each month we write a tutorial and we bundle it together so you get 12 different tutorials, usually around a theme. So March's theme is the Abstract Beauty Suite. Hi, Lynn. And the Abstract Beauty Suite is so eclectic. It's so fun. So we've got some great tutorials for you. You get those tutorials absolutely free when your order is $100 or more. So I usually sit down sometime during the month and just check who placed orders of $100 or more, and then you'll get the tutorial bundle emailed to you. Okay, but if you want to purchase it, you totally can. Just go to my blog, and I think there's a link that says tutorials for sale, and you can purchase the current month's tutorial, or you can purchase a 6-month bundle of the tutorials so that for 6 months in a row, you won't miss any of the tutorials. I'll send them to you each month. But of course, I always feel like instead of paying for the tutorials, where you get such great inspiration, it includes a video tutorial and written tutorial with measurements. You can easily just get it free by placing a $100 order with me. So don't forget that. Also, the end of the month should trigger you that you should be signing up for my next month's classes. So my April class schedule is up. It's ready for you to sign up. I've got a bunch of exciting things. Actually, why don't I flip the camera over so I can show you some sneak peeks of what's coming. And I'll write the link where you can register, find everything you need. Okay, so let me flip the camera over. Sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy. Hopefully I'm not making you dizzy, and hopefully you can hear me okay. I just saw a funny notification pop up, which makes me worried that my AirPods did something funky. So give me a like or a symbol to let me know if you can still hear me. Sorry, I didn't change my grid paper, so it doesn't look very pristine, but I thought it wouldn't be very environmental to get rid of it when there's so much space I can still use. But let me remind you to go to my Linktree /Stampin for fun. Okay, so everything I've told you about, if you want to shop, you can go to my online store from here. If you want to find out more about the Global Creative Tutorial Bundle, you should go here. And if you want to sign up for any upcoming classes, go here. Okay, so Linktree /Stampin for fun. There's a little dot between the R and the E. So yeah, let me give you a sneak peek of what is to come. Let's see, I don't want to give all the fun away, but here's a couple of cards. The Delicate Dahlias class. Okay, I had to do this because it's spring and I have stamp sets to give away. So the Delicate Dahlia class actually comes with the Delicate Dahlia stamp set. Maybe I should get it to show you. Okay, so there you go. It comes free with the class. And so all you'll need is your own ink to finish up the cards. I'll supply all the other pieces. I'll also pre-cut everything. If anything needs embossing, like this card, I will do that for you. Okay, so you can get excited about that class. It's a great value. It's only $45. You get 8 cards. Oh, here's another little sneak peek of one of the cards we'll make. So there's no set class time. You'll do it on your own time with the pieces I provide, with the tutorials, and it comes with a stamp set, and it comes with $30, $35 of product included, about that amount. Okay, so it's only $45. If you need shipping, let me know. There's an extra fee for that. So that I thought would really get us in the mood for spring with these pretty spring colors. And I am going to order the supplies. Oh, because tomorrow is an important day. Tomorrow is the day when they're releasing, Stampin' Up! Is releasing the retiring list. So what is the retiring list? What it means is that one of our catalogs is going to be changing over. So it is going to be our annual catalog. This baby is retiring. It goes until the end of April. So this is the time of year where they're going to tell us what in here is not going to be available in the next catalog in May. And so usually what happens, it's like, oh my gosh, I was hoping to get that. I was hoping to buy that. Oh my gosh, why didn't I buy it earlier? Last chance. Okay. So last chance list comes out tomorrow. I will try um, really hard to get up early tomorrow and send out an email so that you guys will know what is leaving, because it's really last chance to get it. So yes. So what does that have to do with the Dahlias class? What it has to do with that is because I'm realizing many of the things I'm using in this class, like the paper and the ribbon, are probably going to retire. It's quite common that the designer series papers change every catalog, and the ribbons and embellishments change every catalog. So I'm going to place my order for the supplies tonight. Um, it doesn't mean you can't register later, because I always say the deadline's April 1st. I'll just substitute. You'll get slightly different supplies than other people if the things that I wanted to give you get sold out. But if you know you'd like to join the class, just register today, please. And then, I think we'll be good. So yes, I realized that this is a concern. This paper might retire, because it's not like it just suddenly disappears tomorrow, but I feel like when the list comes out, there's like a mad rush on the online store and things start disappearing. And that'll just stress me out. So I'm going to place my order tonight for the things for this class. So please register so that I have a good idea of head count. Okay, so that's for the Delicate Dahlias class. I know lots of people love my technique class as well. So if you're an avid stamper, if you stamp for a while and you just want to learn new things, I'm actually doing the technique for April is going to be around sponge daubers, using sponge daubers to create different effects. So here's a little sneak peek of one of the cards that we're going to make. And the feature stamp set that we'll be using is the, oh gosh, I forget the name now. Timeless Tropical. Timeless Tropical. Okay, so just a heads up, but this is a little sneak peek for technique class. We're going to learn some different ways to use sponge daubers to create spongy effects. Okay, so that's technique class for April. Here's a little sneak peek of the biggest fan class. So you guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, this is totally not Jen's style at all. There's no pink, there's no flowers. Like, what the heck is going on? Um, that's what I thought to myself too. But I was super impressed with these dies and this stamp set. Like, the dies are awesome. They make little tickets, all different kinds of little tickets, and there's even little perforations in the tickets. Anyway, don't worry if you don't buy the die set, because when you take this class, I will die cut everything for you. So this is a great class to make cards. I love to make it easy for you so that you can just get the card pieces, the supplies you need, all the embellishments, and you'll get to make 8 cards, four different designs, 2 of each design. So here's a little sneak peek of a couple of the cards. And so if you're like me, you're like, I don't know, it doesn't have any flowers. Just think about the boys and the men in their life. Maybe they'd like to receive a cheerful, colorful, bold, wonderful, happy card like this. So I had so much fun making the cards. I can't wait to share it with you. So if you want to register, please go ahead and register at the link. I love cutting little packets for you and just helping to make it easy for you to craft. And then you can just sit on your own time, either using the tutorials or the pictures to help you to complete your cards. Okay, I know I have other classes going on. Oh, I have a ladies retreat day. So if you're long distance, you'll take the ladies retreat in a box. But if you're local, come join me in Markham. That's my one in-person class for the month of April. We're going to try an in-person get-together, and Ladies Retreat is really about crafting your heart out. But I, of course, try to inspire you while you're crafting, so you'll get some little surprise and delight pillow gifts. You'll get a goodie bag. You'll get 4 make and take projects. For those of you that come in person, you'll get a little lunch. So you can go ahead and register there. I'm hoping to see some of you in person. It has been far too long. Okay, let's dive in and do some crafting. I don't want to bore you too much with all my blah 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 talking, but I had to share the news so that you guys know what's in the loop, okay? Know what's happening. But let's get started and let's create something. Do you guys remember? Oh, surprise, surprise, Genevieve's using pink. Okay, so let me I'll do a quick little recap here. This month we've been doing the Layering Designs Vellum. Okay. Oh, and I love it when you guys comment. It makes me feel like we're connecting together. So go ahead and use the comments, chat away, chat with one another, chat with me. Let me know how you're doing today. And even if you're watching the replay, I'd love to read your comments. I do a little drawing each week. And so last week's winner was Layla. So Layla, I've put a little happy mail in an envelope for you so you can keep your eye open for that. Yay! Okay, so here's the Layering Designs Vellum. Okay, I know I've showed you each week kind of the different designs. The Vellum has some that has sort of white printing on it, and it has some that has dark printing on it. There's like 3 different kinds of designs. It's harder to see on the white. But you can see there's different kinds of designs all in there. So we've been playing with that this month. So just in case you think I always use pink, check out this funky blue card. I was using the Waves of the Ocean. So that is another specialty product that's out right now. I was using the foil, the blue foils. Okay, that was in the first week. And I was showing how when you layer the vellum on top of the foil, it gives it a different look. Okay, vellum is really nice to play with. You just kind of have to hide the adhesive a little bit. But yeah, that was week 1. Okay, so yeah, I didn't mention that, but don't forget this gorgeous designer paper and foils and gems are only available for a limited time while supplies last. And then week 2, we did this one. So I showed how you could layer that vellum on a background. You could stamp on the vellum, which is what I did here. Okay. And then, so see, the cards are all different, even though there's a common product connection. And then this was last week's. Oh, I'm so happy we've had several days of sunshine. I think by last week I was like losing my mind. Like it's gray all the time, it's dark all the time. So that's why I was like making this summery peachy card. So this was last week's card. See how I used the vellum and I just matted it on some white. It really makes it pop there. And then I used one of the bundles that's on sale this month, this Sweet as a Peach bundle. So if you were eyeing this last week and you haven't purchased it, don't miss out on the sale. It is only this month. You get 20% off. Okay, so yes, I know. And then there, oh, there you can see it. I put the wink of Stella. Oh no, Jen, you're gonna make me cry. There's supposed to be freezing rain tomorrow. Oh, that's sad. Okay. I think it's still sunny here. Yesterday I went for a walk for an hour. Like I was so happy to get outside with the sunshine and it wasn't freezing cold. Like I just wore normal footwear and a normal coat. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. So I better get out today, eh, Jen? Because it sounds like tomorrow I won't be able to get out. But to really make that peach look extra juicy, I just dressed it up with our Wink of Stella pen. So if you're looking to really get an easy way to jazz something up, our Wink of Stella pen is the way to go. Okay, so that is our card from last week. So there you go. I've shown you 3 different ways to kind of use the vellum. You can layer it. Well, I guess it's, yeah, 2 different ways. You can layer it, you can stamp on it. So today I thought, how am I going to use the vellum, our product of the month, in another way this month? And so I had in my mind that I was going to do some die cutting so that you can see how nicely the dies work with our vellum as well. Oh, Lynn's thinking peaches. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I've already kind of pre-cut our piece. I'm going to use this one with the black print on it. And I just, why don't we die cut it? Okay, so we've stamped on it, we've layered it, and today we're going to die cut it for our project. So there are different ways to use the vellum, and just go ahead and enjoy using it. Don't be afraid to cut it up. Don't be afraid to use it. Oh, Sylvia's here. Hello, Sylvia. Oh my, I haven't seen you on my Facebook Live for a while. Great to see you. Thank you. I'm looking forward to a great vacation too. So everybody should make sure you follow me on my page. I'll try to post some pictures here on my Facebook page so you can see about my vacation next week. Oh my gosh, it sounds so crazy. The word vacation sounds crazy to me because it's been so stinking long. But we'll see. We're hoping to have a really nice girls' getaway with previous roommates. We've lived together, so I always feel like people who have lived together, there's only really 2 fates for them, or at least people who live together in university together. It's like you either become best friends, like family, or you hate each other's guts. That's kind of what I've seen. I don't know whether I'm right or wrong about that. Uh, not too far, Lynn. We had big plans. We've been planning this girl's 50th birthday getaway for like 5 years. We were going to go to France, Portugal. We were even talking about Africa, basically anywhere where they might speak French, because my friends are super nice to me. But in the end, because of all the different restrictions and, health things, we were worried. So we're just going to go to Quebec City, just the La Belle Province à côté de nous. So we're just going to like drive over, but we're going to make a pit stop in Kingston because that's where we went to school. So we're going to relive our youth in Kingston. We're going to eat at the restaurants we ate in when we were university people, and then we're going to go to Quebec City. Did I tell you guys this already? I can't remember because I tell my Team Stick Girls stories all the time, but we even hired a photographer, like a professional photographer. So after we get to Quebec City, this photographer is going to be, well, she's going to give us a tour of old Quebec City, and she's also going to take photos of us because I said we need to like do something special to kind of mark this great birthday milestone, but mark our friendship. I mean, we've been friends for like 30 years, like really good friends. So we've got this photographer who's going to take some photos. So hopefully it'll turn out nice and I can have some photos to share and scrapbook as well. You guys know I've been getting back into my scrapbooking. So, okay, sorry, enough talking but thank you for asking about the trip. Okay, so I'm using the die from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. So maybe I should just quickly show you. These dies are super versatile. You've got lots of rectangle scalloped dies, and then there's also sort of like these label dies here. Okay, so I just grabbed the largest of the stitched scallop rectangles, and then we'll just stick that in there. So I'm just using the mini cut and emboss machine. I've been having a lot of real estate issues on my desk. So much stuff on my desk. So then I've been using my little mini a lot more. It is really handy. Or even I heard somebody on Team Stick say that they want to bring it to the trailer. Like it's so small and so useful. And it's 20% off right now. So there's no reason to not nab one. Okay, so I just went ahead and die cut it. Oh, hopefully we did okay. I might not have put the plates on very well because it seems that. Oh, no, I think we're okay. Or not. I think I missed putting the plate on properly. Let's see. If you don't line up the plates properly and you miss a part, then it doesn't cut properly. So let me see. I must have been too busy chatting up a storm with you guys that I didn't pay attention. Hopefully I can redo it here. Okay. One should pay attention. But although I have to see now, it's fine. Although I have to admit, I always talk when I stamp, like when I'm with people, because it's way more fun that way, even if I'm sometimes talking to myself. Okay, so there you go. Okay, I just wanted to show you that this vellum can also be die cut. Can you see there? You even get the stitching. You even get the stitching. So don't forget that vellum, you can also die cut it and get a really nice effect. Okay, so we're going to use that on our card. This card came about because I literally grabbed an old, so this past weekend was a little exciting. Speaking of photographers, I had a photographer come this weekend because my Team Stick girls know, but I just advanced to the highest title in the Stampin' Up sort of compensation plan. It's only taken 14 and a half years, but anyway, it's all good. And so one of the perks is that they'll hang my picture in the Stampin' Up office. So they sent me an email telling me what I need to do for this picture and what information to give the photographer. So I had a photographer come, and he's like, let's take a few pictures of you stamping. And so like this was like an old card kit that I had lying on my desk. And so I had taken it out and started playing with it. Let me show you what I ended up stamping, totally random, with this leftover card kit. So I made my daughter come down, and she had to be in the photo too, because I said, oh, I want to show, I want a picture of showing someone how to stamp. So this is what we ended up creating. And I was thinking, so some of you may recognize this because this is an old card kit from like customer appreciation or something. It shows you how much I cleaned my table. It was still sitting there after so many months. So, but I was so happy. It made me feel so calm to have these colors together, the Blushing Bride and the Misty Moonlight. So that's what kind of got me going on today's card, because I thought I want to use the Blushing Bride and Misty Moonlight combo again. So since it seems I already have these pieces already cut, so why don't we use them? And so just a reminder, guys, it's not a secret that the Misty Moonlight is going to be retiring. It is one of the in colors that is slated to retire. So you guys who are awesome out there, let's see if you guys can help me out and make sure we know which ones are retiring, just so you know. Oh, what is the Stampin' Sticks group? Oh, Team Stick is the girls, anybody who has purchased the starter kit from me or from one of my girls, they're on my team, on my stamping team. And our team name is Team Stick. So I invite anybody who enjoys stamping to join my Team Stick stampers. And it's really easy to join. You just go to my link here and click the link that says, I can't remember what it says, join my team, or it might say get the starter kit, because that's how you get it. And the starter kit is an awesome deal. You get to choose $165 worth of product, but you're only paying $135, no tax, no shipping. So there's like nothing to think about. It's an amazing deal. And then you get all the awesome perks of being on my Team Stick group. We do lots of fun things. So Lynn, it would be great if you would like to join us. I think you would really have fun. Okay, so let's make sure I'm getting this right here. So we have colors, the in colors. I know Misty Moonlight is one of them that are retiring right here. Okay, so these colors will definitely be retiring. So make sure if you have these colors, make sure to get the re-anchors, the cardstock, anything you need before these colors are gone, because once they are gone, they are gone. Oh, I might have a little sad face about Magenta Madness. Okay, so just a reminder, I'm gonna have a sadness about Misty Moonlight going. I do like that one a lot. And it pairs so nicely with the Blushing Bride, doesn't it? It pairs so nicely with the Blushing Bride. So anyway, just a reminder, these colors will be leaving us. I highly suggest you purchase them today. I mean, there's no need to wait for the retiring list to come out tomorrow. If you know you want one of these colors, or you need the re-anchors, or want to stock up on the cardstock, go ahead and don't wait, because I'm telling you, it's going to be likely a crazy mad rush tomorrow when everyone looks at the retiring list and sees what's leaving. Okay, so here we go. So I was just playing. I knew I wanted to use these colors. I knew I wanted to use this die cut piece of vellum. I thought, you know what, it looks kind of white and blank here, so let's jazz it up a little bit. I decided to grab the Here Together stamp set. Okay, it's got coordinating dies, which I'll show you in here. These are a limited time offer, so they're only available while supplies last. I think until, I want to say, end of April. Where are all my awesome flyers here? Am I right? Yeah. So basically right at the beginning of May. Okay. So if you haven't had a chance to see this in action, I'm so glad you joined me today because I'm going to play with it a little bit. So I'm going to just add a little bit of interest here. I like to keep my dies with my stamp set, but then sometimes things get a little stuck. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. And I'm just going to use the little heart to kind of create a little random background. Okay, I'm going to use the Blushing Bride. Oh, another change for April. I know I said I'm starting my Sweet and Simple classes on my Facebook Live, and they'll be the second Thursday of each month. But I think because of Easter, my Sweet and Simple for April will be on the first Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so you can mark your calendars, mark your phones. I think the first time for my online Sweet and Simple on Facebook Live this month, I think it went well. The feedback I got was that you guys really liked seeing the 4 cards on Facebook Live, and then those of you who wanted the packets could easily order them. So I think that went well. So we'll keep trying it. Okay, so I'm just kind of creating a little background here with the hearts. See how easy it is to stamp? So satisfying and so awesome that our Blushing Bride, I love the coordination of Stampin' Up! Colors. You just can't go wrong. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. Okay, I'm probably going a little crazy. Maybe I don't need quite that many hearts, but okay. Let me just clean that with our... Now, if there's anything you see that you have your eye on that catches your eye, go ahead. Go ahead and shop. Go ahead and contact me. Just everything you need to know is here. Okay. Okay, so we've got that. I think this is great as our little background. And then we've got our layer here. Okay, and then I was trying to decide. I kind of like this stamped image. I like this one too. I don't know which one I should use. Maybe we should vote. Too bad I don't have a voting feature. I think I'll go with this one just so that it, yeah. Okay, so let's grab a block here. Okay. I love this image. Okay, I love the stamp set. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stamp it in our black. Let's see, do I have room here? Let me grab a scrappy piece of basic white, and then I'll go ahead and stamp using our Memento Black because I am going to use our blends markers to color these hands in. So it is recommended that you use the black Memento ink when you're using the blends markers. Okay, so do that. Okay, look at that clean, crisp image there. We'll let that dry. Okay, and then I'm going to also stamp a little sentiment. So let me grab that. For those of you who just joined in, make sure to comment and say hello. Feel free to share the video so that others can see how easy it is to stamp and create. I am cutting this at 3/4 inches, and why don't we say maybe 3.5? Okay, we'll try that. And then we'll stamp a little sentiment Um, what would be good with this hand image here? I hope I didn't lose it. We'll get through this together. Okay, I think that might be nice for this image. So we'll go ahead and stamp that. See how easy it is to stamp? You just stick the stamp onto the block, you tap your ink, and stamp. Oh, I don't know if I'm in a good spot. Oh, it's not bad. Okay. Okay, great. So let's color our little hands here. And Stampin' Up! Has all these great blends, colors, markers, all different colors. Okay, and they are actually, I think they were created and intended for skin tones. Um, so there's all different shades, so we can decide which shades we want to do. Maybe we'll try these two. I don't know. Anyway, we can just do it. Let's try one to start. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and color our hand in, our little pinky fingers, making a promise. I promise we'll get through this together. This is a great card to send to a friend if you're thinking of them. Okay, and all these great, now I think some of them are not available due to supply issues, but you can always go check which ones are available. You can just go to my online store and just check which ones are available. Okay, so I'm just being careful to just color the one hand because I'm going to do the second hand in a different skin tone color. Okay, and that's the great thing about skin tones. It's a great thing to have so many different kinds of blends because in real life, we do have a variety of skin tones. Not everyone has the same color skin tone, so it's nice to have that variety. So let's see the contrast with this one. Is it different? It's just very slightly different. Just enough to clearly show that this is a different person. This one has a little more of a pinky tone to it, I think. Cool. Okay. So it's totally up to you how you want to color. I love to use this longer brush tip if I have a larger surface area to cover. If it's more of a narrow spot, I might switch to the blunt tip end. It's great to have both options on the marker itself. Okay, there we go. Okay, I can't help it. I feel the need to put some nail polish on. So I'm just gonna have, and their nail polish is gonna coordinate really nicely with the cardstock. I'm gonna do Blushing Bride nail polish. Because, you know, why not? There. Isn't that fun? Here, I'll hold it up so you guys can see. Okay, and of course, they don't just sell the stamp set, they've also got the coordinating dies. Hooray! So let's take those coordinating dies and my little mini cut and emboss again. Yes, yes. So technically, these markers are considered consumables because eventually they do wear out. But I find, you know what the difference is, Lynn? They actually specially designed these caps because these are alcohol-based markers. If you leave the caps off, it will dry out very quickly. But I find if you remember to recap the markers quickly after you're using them, they do last quite a while. What actually dries them out is not age, it's actually using it, the amount of use that you give. So if you do a lot of coloring, they're going to dry out faster because you've actually used up the ink that's in the barrel. Okay, so yeah, I do find that it's great value to get the markers because, and there's so many line images, so you're always going to need markers or some sort of coloring device when you have outline images like these ones are. Sorry, let me put the plate on. It's so funny. I didn't use my mini very much until, I don't know, I must just be messier lately. Like, what the heck is going on? There's like hardly any room on my crafting desk lately. So it's like the mini just takes up less space, so I've been using it a little more. Okay, I've got older eyeballs now, so sometimes lining things up is a bit challenging. Okay. Okay. I didn't do a great job, but still pretty good. Okay, so let's finish off our card. I think we're okay here. I know the focus product this month is the Vellum, but it's so fun to bring in other products and show how you can make them all work together. Okay, so let's stick it all down. Misty Moonlight layer, our stamped basic white layer. Okay. So the blend markers, no, you cannot re-ink them. Okay. But our these are called Stampin' Right markers. So I'm going to show you the difference here. So the blends markers are alcohol based. And so when you're going to when you color with the alcohol based ones, you get a very smooth layer of color. You can actually sometimes blend the different colors when you're using two colors of markers. So, but you cannot re-ink these. But these ones, the Stampin' Right markers, there's also a brush side and a blunt side. It's great that you guys are asking questions. I'm happy to share. Okay. Now, I do find, like, technically, I guess they say you can't re-ink these. Let's see if this one needs re-inking, but let me show you. Oh, yeah. See, this one is drying up due to overuse. I've had these markers a very long time. So let me show you what I do when it gets a little dry, okay? I don't know if this is like endorsed by Stampin' Up. I don't know where I learned this, okay? Let's try our tweezers if they'll work. But you know what? I might actually want to just, okay, you just turn and pull and it comes out, okay? And then I use my soft suede, this is soft suede, right? Soft suede, and then I take a re-anchor. Okay, so Lila, so basically the answer to your question is no for the blends markers. So you might already know this trick, Lila, about re-inking the Stampin' Right markers, but so I'm sorry if I'm being giving you too much information, but I thought some people might not know, and this marker needs to be juiced up anyway. So then I take the corresponding re-inker because the re-inker is water-based and the marker is water-based. So then you can kind of like what I do is kind of drop the re-inker into this barrel. Oh my gosh, I need glasses. Hang on a second, let me put on my glasses. So let me know if this is making sense here, but I'm basically dripping in, trying to drip in the re-inker into the barrel. Okay, it's a little hard to see whether it's going in or not. It's kind of a funny color. But then, yeah, you can also see, you can also just pick up the ink here. Okay, and then, oops. It'd be easier if I just use my fingers here. Okay, and then you can just kind of pop it back into place. Yeah, you can see it's so much juicier now. Okay, I need my Kleenex. Okay, so anything that's like left over, I just like pick it up because, you know, maybe I can just soak up some of that color there. make it a little less messy. Okay, and that is how I re-ink our regular markers. Okay, can you see the difference there? Whoa, okay. Anyway, there's a little lesson of how I re-ink my... I mean, it's never quite the same as getting like a brand new markers, but at least it helps you through while you're waiting for your new ones to come, because technically they are considered consumables. Even the Stampin' Right ones are still considered consumables. But anyway, there's just a little doodad of information there. Okay. So did you guys all already know that trick about adding ink to the Stampin' Right markers? Oh, of course, I've got ink all over my fingers now. Okay. Let's try our best here. Okay. And we'll pop that on. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you've ever done that before, re-inked your markers. Oh, I'm glad, Layla. There you go. You learned something new. That's why I always try to make sure I have the re-inkers. The re-inkers are actually super important. Okay. What happened to my beautiful hands? Here they are. Okay, I'm going to pop them up on dimensionals to give them that extra wow and lift. Oh, Lynn didn't know either. Well, I'm glad. See, that's why I do these. I'm here to serve. I want you guys to learn new things. And I've been a demonstrator for so long. I've learned so many little tips and tricks along the way. I'm happy to share them with you. Okay, and then let's, where's my scissors? I think every day I lose like 3 pairs of scissors. I'm sure I had a pair of scissors. Here they are. I'm just going to flag the ends just for a little bit, something fun here. Okay. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm happy to show you. There you go. Now, for those of you who haven't booked a Stampin' Social with me before, I often get the same feedback, like, wow, I didn't know that. So think about, especially with the new catalog coming, we could do like a last chance, first glance stamping party. I'd be happy to show you what's coming. Okay, so there's our card today. It needs an embellishment, I think. So I'm going to use our coordinating Misty Moonlight ribbon. This is a ribbon combo pack that you can get from the mini catalog. It actually has these 2 colors, the Blushing Bride and the Misty Moonlight. So if you're not sure which one to use, don't worry, because when you purchase it, the combo pack has both. Okay, but I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight here. I'm going to be so sad to see this color retire. Okay, and then we'll just put a little ribbon here, I think, and that will be our card. There we go. And there is our card today. So 4 weeks, we've done our 4 different cards using the Layering Designs Vellum. So here they are. And if I can hop on next week while I'm in Quebec, I will, but I probably will not be doing any stamping with you, but I might just be saying hi and letting you know how my vacation's going. Okay, so 4 totally different cards, but all using the Layering Designs paper. And today I just also wanted to show you how nicely that vellum die cuts. Okay. I'm glad you think it's cute. Yay. So just a reminder, please sign up for my classes. Please don't wait till April the 1st because the earlier is better, just with supply issues and helping me order and get organized. So here's another sneak peek of the biggest fan class, sneak peek of technique class, sneak peek of the Delicate Dahlias class where you actually get the stamp set included. So yeah, I would love to have you join in on my classes because I cut and lovingly prepare them for you. I would love to make the crafting easy for you. Okay, so let me flip the camera around. Oh, I'm glad you like them. Okay, so thank you for letting me share today, and we will connect again soon. Make sure I will try to edit the description at the top so that it'll have all my relevant links. But don't be shy to reach out. I love to connect with any of you and answer your questions and help make crafting easy for you. That's what I'm here to do. Thanks for joining me, and we will see you again. Normally, I would say see you next week on Tuesday at 2, but I can't promise for next week, but for sure the week after I will be back. Okay? Have a great week, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Bye.